In today's video, I want to talk about Hollow Knight's Silksong, the newest release by Team Cherry. It is an incredible product, I must admit. Over the past couple of days, I've been really soaking in this game. And I just want to say that this is exactly what should be shaming these AAA game studios. Silksong was made by 3 devs in 7 years. They didn't market the game. The game only cost $40, and it still has sold over 1 million copies. This is only within its first week, by the way. This directly challenges the idea of AAA studios and their $200 million plus budgets and hype cycles, and it makes them look dumb. And that's probably what I like most about this game's release. This isn't the only game to do this year. Expedition 33 also did it. And when we're looking down the barrel at the next and upcoming AAA gaming titles, we're looking at Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We're on number 7 now, and it looks worse than ever before. They're not even trying anymore. They're not even trying anymore. And I'm laughing while their company's burning, because it should. I mean, that product has zero passion in it. The passion in this project is noticeable. You feel it when you're playing the game. A lot of AAA critics want to cry and say that this isn't repeatable. Their story of Team Cherry having no investors breathing down their necks, no giant overhead, and safety net cash flow from Hollow Knight. That's what y'all should do. If you can't deal with the pressure of investors breathing down your neck, don't have them. Don't have them. If you don't understand this, if you can't cope with the pressure and still make a good product, relieve the pressure. Relieve the pressure. Cut the overhead. Maybe cash flow your next project. Because Hollow Knight, the Team Cherry, has made 2 phenomenal games back to back. And let me tell you something, they didn't force the games out. They didn't have a year turnaround like many AAA studios do. They don't just chug out games to chug out games. They make games with passion, with a purpose, with an idea in them to sell them. To make a game that they're proud of, a product that they're proud of. AAA studios haven't done this in a while. They don't understand that, I guess. And I guess, you know, if all you care about is the money and you lose the passion, you lose gamers, this is what happens. Your company is going to die. If you can't make a good product in this space, you're not going to be around for long. You're not going to be around for long. Silksong should not be a unicorn. It should be a manual for future game devs to follow. Silksong is polished. It's content rich. It's bug free at launch. I mean, that in and of itself nowadays is like mind-blowing. It's mind-boggling. You don't see that a lot. And I want to praise them for this. It took them 7 years. It took them 7 years, but they released a finished product that their fans love. You know, broken are the $70 launches with the bloated $200+ million budgets. The endless meetings, the marketing fluff, and the consultant layers designed to justify the overhead, not to make the game actually better. And I think people are waking up to this. And honestly, you're slow. You're slow if you're just waking up to this now. You should have realized this maybe 2 years ago, but at least you're waking up now. At least you are. From Software, Valerian Studios have proven this in previous years, that they show that efficient teams and a strong creative direction can deliver cultural juggernauts without all the bloat. They showed this in previous years. But now we're seeing it this year with smaller, bigger indie dev studios. That's an ironic statement. What I meant to say is that they're smaller studios, right? But these projects are only getting bigger. They're only getting better. The passion's only flowing more. There's only more passion in gaming right now than there ever was. And I'm happy. I'm happy that these AAA studios no longer have this monopolistic style grip on the majority of the market. You know, Silksong was promoted not only just by, you know, Team Cherry, but it was mainly promoted actually by Xbox. And I want to shout out Xbox. They promoted an indie dev team's work, right? And that's big. I just want to say I appreciate you, Xbox, for doing that. Calling this an anomaly is just Western AAA studios hiding behind the economy, toxic gamers, while they're laying off thousands, even during record profits. It's just to cope. These companies don't care. They're just pieces of shit, and them being flushed down the drain. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it, honestly. You know, I can't say enough great things about Hollow Knight Silksong. It's from the launch, from their work, it's phenomenal. Team Cherry, you deserve a round of applause. You deserve a round of applause. Many Silksong players are seeing through the whining. They're seeing through the whine of quote unquote unfair competition. You know what's unfair, AAA studios? The fact that y'all can blow $200+ million and still make a shit game and still survive and still make record profits. That's unfair for indie dev teams. Not unfair the other way around. Don't get it wrong, folks. These indie dev teams are fighting an uphill battle. They are. And we should support them at every step. Because if you didn't know, when these indie dev teams do better, when they add competition to the market, AAA studios have to make a good profit, or not a good profit, a good product, or they'll go under. It only makes the gaming scene better. The gaming sector only gets better when there's more competition. Don't let these AAA game studios try to manipulate. You know, Team Cherry has been ridiculed by what I like to call the corporate shills over the past couple of days, where they're calling them sour grapes, they're calling it luck, they're calling it undercutting, instead of simply acknowledging the fact that they made a phenomenal product at a phenomenal price, that they're making customers happy while also making a lot of money. Hey, let the AAA studios let them keep burning billions of dollars while they make shit. Let them keep doing it, because one day they'll run out of the money. They'll run out of this endless meat grinder of garbage, and they'll go under. And I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. I don't mind, and you shouldn't mind either. This is what they deserve after putting out such useless garbage for the past 8 years. Not all AAA studios are bad. That's not what I'm getting at here. What I am saying is if you've made shit products for the last 8 years, you can't whine and complain when people don't like your shit product anymore. Rockstar Games made Red Dead 2. That's a great game made by a AAA studio. But you see GTA 6 is going to come out and they're going to release a finished product. But certain AAA studios, just want to bitch and complain like EA while they keep making shitty products. They'd rather cope instead of adapt and overcome. And, you know, they'll go to the grave doing that. So I have no quarrel with it. The lesson is simple for these AAA studios. Silksong didn't break any rules, but it revealed how hollow the AAA studio titles rules are. Okay, here are the actual rules for making a good game. Make it optimized. Make a content-rich story. Make the gameplay exciting for the player, and the players will buy it. The people will buy it. Silksong is a story about passion versus corporate excess. This isn't an anomaly. I hope AAA studios understand this. This shouldn't be an anomaly. This is a wake-up call. This is the new standard. What Silksong and Expedition 33 have done this year, that's the standard. They're making the new standard. This isn't an anomaly. And I'm saying we should support these dev teams, these up-and-coming dev teams, the 33 developers at Expedition 33 that made Expedition 33, the 3-man dev team at Team Cherry. And I want to end this video off by saying, I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all support these teams, support these dev teams. They make phenomenal products. They do. At phenomenal prices. And as always, folks, remember, junk it out and have a great day.